friends and family, welcome back to another episode of Workin On It. We are blessed by the amazing Daryl Sabara today.
Daddy Daryl is back.
Coming in clutch. You know, when we need you, you're always there. You're always there. I can't fucking talk.
It's all right.
You're
It's all right.
always there for
I'm
us,
here.
Daryl, and
I'm
I
here.
love you for
Hey,
that.
I love you too. You're always here for me. So consider it done.
Wow. He kills me.
Consider it done.
You're such a daddy, dude. Did you see my Instagram story I did with him?
No.
I was like, oh, guess who's on the pod tomorrow?
She was like, Bay's here.
I was like, Bay. And he was like, Bay's here. And I was like, oh, no. But you're so cute and queen.
Yeah, let's bring it up.
Let's
I gotta watch it.
together.
Save it on your phone real quick.
Real quick. Yeah. Just in case is it still up? Yeah.
Big star today on the pod. What? Bay.
Bay's here. I just woke up.
Look at me.
I just woke up.
Oh, no. I didn't see that.
We did this first thing this morning because
Oh, that was this
first
morning?
thing this morning we said,
Dude, I feel
oh
like that
no,
was
we
years
need a new
ago.
podcast episode. What are we gonna
Yeah,
do?
this is our
and I
last
said,
minute
don't
panic
worry,
episode.
guys, consider it done.
I was like,
Thanks, bro.
what celebrity will be here instantly? I said, wait a second, my husband. Love you.
So amazing.
You're
So
already.
silly.
So you guys watched Last of Us last night?
We sure fucking
Yes,
did.
we did.
I'm a zombie gal. If you know me, you know
It
I
is the
love
perfect show for
horror.
you.
Dude, and
It's
I
so
didn't know
great.
what level zombies
But
these
she
were
also
at.
forgot that like we watched Justin play the video game.
Yeah,
for
but it was
hours
like
and
we
hours
didn't
and
watch it from
hours.
top to bottom, so I was
True.
getting the story.
True.
And I didn't know.
Well,
I
wait.
forgot
Because
what the zombies are like in that show.
Yeah, but Ryan, this is Megan's new thing. Every time we turn something on, she goes, "Can we fast forward?" I'm like,
Okay,
"No."
honestly, I was like in the beginning. Sorry.
What?
I was like, just
Every-
get to
It's
a
a
zombie.
TV series.
I was like, get
you
to a
need to
rawr.
know the story,
No,
and
I
you
know,
just
but
want
I
to
did-
fast
Episode
forward.
1, can we fast forward? I'm like, we're not gonna know who's who.
It
Dude,
was
that's
fast
too much
forward.
TikTok. Too much
It
TikTok.
was 9:30. I am sleepy. I know I'm gonna fall asleep. I know the episode is like an hour and a half movie.
It's long. It's long.
Yeah.
So I was like,
But it
let's
goes
get
fast.
to the zombies. And what was fun was I can't remember the zombies in that show. I just remember the big monsters. You know what I
In
mean?
the game, you
in the
mean?
game. So when like the zombies were coming out, did you see the grandma in the chair?
I
He hasn't
did
watched
not
it yet.
watch
Oh my
it.
God,
Jesus
okay.
You
Christ.
Now you
stupid!
saw it.
Nope.
Fuck. Okay, listen.
Now,
So
shame on me
anyways.
though that I was an Xbox guy, so I never played the game. So I want to
Oh,
play
so
the
you
game.
don't know what zombies these are?
I've seen a bunch of clips and I've seen people play the game.
Are they fast or slow?
Some are fast, some are slow.
No, they're all fast.
Wait, they all are?
It is fucking
What?
scary. Those zombies, motherfuckers.
They're not all
Right.
fast.
No.
They in that show.
Too many
grandma-
spoilers, dude. You stop saying
sorry.
anything about
Yeah.
the show.
Anyway, we
I just
watched
wanted,
it.
I just wanted
It
to
was
know that you
great.
watched
We
it. You
watched
liked
it.
it.
It was
They're
great.
like World War Z. I can't ever say that.
I
World
watched
War Z.
Triangle of
Zombies.
Sadness for the second time. You guys have to watch it.
I
Can't believe you
know.
haven't watched it. Just watch the movie.
But if we watched it, Megan would go, can we just fast forward?
Oh,
And I would
100%.
say,
Actually, you'd be
No!
so done right at the beginning, and it
have a
all
TikTok brain.
ties together.
My brain is made for TikTok.
It's
I
bad.
want it now.
It's bad, dude.
Sorry. I'll
It's
work
bad.
on that. Anyways. Would you like
All
to
right, so
unpack
we're
some
working
family
on
trauma?
family therapy, right?
Family therapy.
Family therapy. You know, we go on these walks and we just vent, and it's really good stuff. It's great. I think if you're not into therapy, start with just bugging one of your friends. They don't even have to say a word back. It is nice to just say stuff out loud
Yeah.
into the, you know, it's not into the abyss. It's to someone at least.
Yeah,
And
brains to the brains, right?
Yeah, as long
Brains
as
to
they
the brains.
nod at you and acknowledge.
Yeah,
you know?
we're lucky because our friends are us, you know. It's for our family. So it happens to be like you can talk to us, you know. Mm-hmm. Not a lot of people have that.
We have a lot of trust. We have a lot of safety with each other.
Yeah, I mean, well, I have to be careful on what I really tell Megan because she'll tell everyone
you
around
mean?
her. Yeah, workers, assistants, of the people that work with her. Like, everyone's going to know. So you have to be a little bit careful of what you tell Megan to a
But
certain extent.
I will say,
That's true.
being
The
married,
fire burning inside Megan right now.
But none of that was wrong. And I'm an adult now, and I can admit that.
But being-
I have a fat mouth.
It's okay. I
Big
love
fat
you.
mouth.
I still love you. I
You
know
know what?
when I tell
You-
you.
I'm proud.
I think
Okay.
you subconsciously though make us better to just be more comfortable with ourselves
Yeah,
on not
open up.
holding anything back.
Because the Jackanoski way, my mom's maiden name, they don't say anything. They don't blow their nose in front of each other. They're all like well, I would never say that in front of my sibling, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I fucking poop with the door open is fine. Like, not with you guys, but like, I won't be scared. Like, I won't be upset if I'm just peeing and the door is cracked and Justin's in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, oh, you're just peeing. I was like, I gotta piss. I'm also
Meghan
like a
Trainor
brother.
pees with the door open while her brother produces songs.
Is that weird? I don't like the closing of things.
I think you have you hate being
Codependent.
You hate being
codependent.
alone.
Yeah.
It's very interesting, but I feel like it's a common thing with people in your
Artists.
craft, in the artist
Yeah,
world.
we're scared.
What was that movie with Angelina Jolie where she's a supermodel? Is it Gia? Something like that?
Yeah, but I didn't see it.
You didn't watch that movie?
I watched that. You
It's
didn't watch that?
fantastic.
I didn't watch it, no.
It's
But
like her,
but
didn't she
she
win an
she
Oscar for
cannot.
that? I'm making shit up.
I don't know. It was
Phenomenal.
unreal. Our mom made sure we watched that one.
Yeah.
And she's just like, don't leave me alone. I don't want to be alone. Like, you got a little
Because
bit
we
of
feel
that.
so alone, you know? Well, we just, like, there's not a lot of human beings that have exactly the same path as you in this career, in this
Yeah.
crazy career. Like, nobody has the same exact, like, oh, this is when these were hits, and then this is when it was, like, slower, and now it's, like, another hit, you know? Like, so when my best friend JoJo was my assistant, not JoJo Siwa, JoJo Feynman, I named her JoJo. When she was my assistant, the best thing she ever said to me, she was like, I'll never understand how upset you are and how you feel right now, but I'm here for you. And I loved that because
That's
everyone
nice.
else would be like, I get it. And I was like, you don't fucking get this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
How do we get there? What was I saying? Codependent. I need my people.
Good. You're on the right track.
All right.
But recently, I don't think people are aware of Daryl's sober journey per se.
Yes.
Hotness.
And it
What-
is
that was
nice
the
to
last
have-
time I was on the podcast. Was like literally
announced
days
it, yeah.
after.
Yeah, it was a little subtle. Like it was days after, wasn't it?
It was days.
And my
after,
God, you
yeah.
look good.
Thank you so much. I feel good. I feel great. I actually have an app that tracks it.
You
Daryl
should
loves
get
a
the app.
fucking app that
He
just
loves
tracks
an
what he's
app.
doing. You got to get this water app, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Track
it
how
tells
much
you how to
water you're
drink
taking. I'm
water.
doing. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm just gonna drink water and I'll feel good.
I don't track my water.
You did. You did.
did.
Yes, you did,
It was called a camel something.
bro. You had
It wasn't
it
me,
showed.
bitch.
You put in your glass and you put it. It was definitely during 75 hard. 100%. You got to get this app. Water.
Right, I'm
tracker.
sending you a picture because I just saw it with Pepe and it was alarming.
I don't know.
Open this picture up. If you're listening
What
to
happened?
this, go on our YouTube so you can watch this. Me and Pepe and Sally were just looking at this picture and we were like, who is that? Because that's YY last time he was drinking heavily. And my, you are so handsome right now. You're
This-
a handsome
look,
boy,
by
but
the-
you are
help me.
sad. Yeah, your face says help.
Yes,
You look 44 years
old. This is a crazy moment for me, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
holding Riley.
Look at your eyes, dude. Zoom in.
The pupils.
Says it all. You're holding Riley. You go, uh-oh.
So sunburned.
so
It's
sorry.
in February.
Yes. Red. You're
But in
probably
this-
like hungover or
In
something.
this moment, I feel like he's a little angel. You guys made a little
He is
angel.
such an angel.
And it sparked some sort of realization of like, oh my God, I need to get it together. And this picture is rough.
Look at you now. Look at the screen. You're still pre-boy. Pre-boy.
I am a stud,
A
dude.
stud,
And
dude.
everything's just getting better and better. And you know, I'm going out, I'm getting myself out there again and having a good time in the day. And
You have been leaving the house.
I have
Fully
been leaving the
dressed
house.
up, and I'm like, where are you going?
out and about, dude. I'm a delight.
You're a delight.
I
Turns
was
out,
the
I'm so glad. I wish I could show this to you like months ago.
Well, because you think you can only find that version of you with the liquor. You're like the booze. Well, I can be myself, but the person's in there. You know, a much better person than what you think you're gonna find with your magical medicine of booze. And it's been good stuff. But I love that Daryl's with this, on this journey with me because I think
you
at the beginning you were
inspired
like, I feel like you would come to me like, when you're alone though, how do you do it?
Well, that's
Because he's like, I'm alone. No one's gonna know.
Yeah.
They won't know.
Why not?
Yeah.
And I go,
You did
it's
that sneaky shit behind my back.
That's a big thing about therapy, which therapy is great. Highly recommend it. Really helpful for my sober journey because it's figuring out like your triggers, which I know that word gets thrown around a lot, but like figuring out that being alone is kind of a trigger for me. I know now, like when I'm alone,
Soulmate.
to be like ready for the little bastard inside my head to be like, "Hey, buddy, it's just us now. What are we going to do?
It's party.
You know? And like, that's huge to know like that it's coming instead of just being like going straight to booze or weed. That's the other thing too, is I stopped weed as well.
Yeah, see, I feel like that was
hard
even
for
harder
you.
for you.
That was hard for me because there was no like,
Because you're a delight.
there was no repercussions of weed.
Yeah.
I never had like a bad experience on weed. It was only great.
And I had a great experience with you high near me, you know?
Yeah.
It wasn't like, ugh, you're annoying. I was like, you little puppy dog.
But one piece of advice that my therapist gave me that was so helpful was she just said, if you want to be on your A game, maybe consider full sobriety. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, of course I want to be on my A game. She was like, you'd be surprised a lot of people don't. But that really like sparked something in me to go, okay, you know what? Even though weed's not like necessarily bad for me right now,
Yeah.
I don't need to like keep testing it out to wait for it to get bad or to get in a bad spot. So let's just try this full sobriety thing. And that's been really helpful living with you because you did it cold turkey.
Yeah, you
Like
did
a
spooky
Superman.
dooky.
like a psychopath.
And I'm not drinking because I'm trying to get pregnant. So it's like a sober household over here, except Jaybird.
Our little brother. He's
Love you,
having
Jaybird.
fun.
You'll never hear this, but if you stop drinking, all
He'll never
all
hear
your
this.
body problems will go away,
No,
bro.
weed, dude. I don't know.
Weed.
I don't know if you know Andrew Huberman, but he
Is that the bald guy with the beard?
beard.
Yeah.
He
pops up
did
on
a
my
whole
TikTok
thing
a lot.
on THC. And, I mean, it slows you down and it fucks up your memory, but
Yeah.
it like everything's on delay pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
So if you don't want to be on
Me
delay,
in general.
I'm already
That's another
delayed.
day. Yeah. I don't need to add to that.
Well, for me,
Can
it was
I?
really accessing, like, I guess I'd say like childhood trauma. Like the weed for me was a coping mechanism. Was like there's a word that I
like,
can't
mute
think
it?
of right now.
Suppress?
It's like a hug. It's like a reassurance.
Yeah.
It's like it's okay. So
Everything
like
is okay.
Yeah, like the weed regulating. So it's like I would regulate with weed because I had periods of time of not periods of time not drinking alcohol, but I was still smoking weed. So I still had that buddy that was like, it's okay, dude, you're fine. And taking that away has made me so much more clear and able to go like, okay, I'm feeling this. Allow myself to feel it, and then go from there.
I want to
Nice.
talk about two things with you.
Go ahead.
With me?
Let me know if I'm not allowed
Okay.
because we have boundaries. I love you. And this
Love
is
you.
the world
And
watching. We're global,
We'll edit this out.
baby. No, keep it. Let them know how we talk. I love you. First of all, with your sneaky shit behind my back.
Yeah.
First of all,
Yep.
when we were dating,
Yes.
there was only like less than a handful of times where I was truly mad at you.
Yes.
And this is a perfect example of
I
I
know.
have big mouth.
I know exactly.
we talk
where
about
this
it?
is going.
The Siggy.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
a fine story. It's actually pretty funny.
It's fine.
I left to go to work for something.
You were doing a Zumba. You were doing like a Zumba
I was
thing.
doing it for no excuses. I went to go film like a dance.
Oh,
thing
that was
with
fun.
Zumba. That was fun. That was
Yeah.
a great day.
Yeah.
But the whole time, I was bitching the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Because I forgot something in the house, so I had to get back in the car and go in the house. I see.
You
my
went to the
fucking-
gym. You like
Yeah.
It
No,
was-
I think I saw you in the back from our bedroom.
Literally,
And I said,
like,
"What the fuck are you doing?" So I saw
lightning
Daryl
struck.
in the backyard. I've dated him for a while now. Know him so well. Saw a fucking cigarette. I thought it was a
Yeah.
lollipop in his mouth.
Yeah.
Not even lit yet. About to light it. He hears me.
Yeah.
I go, "What are you doing?" Puts it, hides
Yeah.
it in his pocket
I
like
was
a
6.
toddler.
Like I was 6 years old.
And I
Nothing.
thought it was a lollipop. And I went up to him. I was like, "What the fuck is that?" Siggy. I said, "Oh, you're a smoker now?" And for the rest of the day, I fucking Massachusetts bullied his ass.
Yeah.
And
I deserved it. I actually came across like a sorry note that I wrote you on
Really?
my phone. Yeah.
Yeah, you made up for it. But I went to work that day. I told everybody, I said, "Guess what?
Listen up, everyone.
this fucking
my boyfriend's
loser.
a fucking liar.
Fucking liar."
Yeah.
I was
Not
like, "Well, you
proud.
got secrets from me?"
The poor guy just wanted to smoke a bot and be
Bruh.
like, look where my life
like,
ended up.
we
Everything
don't
is
do
A-okay.
Yeah.
I've been to
Yeah.
Toluca Lake.
Yeah.
Let me just
Yep.
rip a
Yep.
heater,
Yep.
look at the
Yep.
sky, and just
Yep.
be
Was
happy
that
I'm
what it was?
here.
Was it a happy sig or
Yes.
was it a I'm
This-
upset sig?
No, only happy
Oh, I
six
turned
for
it
me.
into an
Oh,
upset sig.
No, dude. Like when I'm smoking a cigarette, I'm like, I'm in a movie now. I'm not.
Wait. When I left, did you smoke it anyways?
Probably.
Oh my fucking god!
Well, might as well. You already got caught. What the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
is the
yeah,
point?
yeah.
But for me, like because I had
Snapped it on my knee.
I had asthma as a kid, so it's like really only one cigarette. Like that's all I could do. I could never like chain smoke.
Dude.
But Ryan has it. Yeah, we're like synced up. He just knows that it was like, oh, I was like working in a restaurant around here as a busboy, and now I'm like, look at me in the backyard by the pool, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, my wife to be is going to film something at Zumba. Everything's good, huh?
I told everybody.
As you should have. And
And
like
I
I
was like,
said
"This fucking
at the beginning of this, even though you have a big mouth and it's so amazing, you do.
My mouth is so big and amazing.
I was like, how do I stop this from sounding bad? I can't. That you just make me a better person, and I appreciate you.
I just like my I've seen the older generation in my family, like my parents, how they just keep secrets from their siblings, and they just like but they all talk shit about each other as a fucking messy.
It's not healthy. It's not healthy.
And I don't want to do that anymore.
Same.
I want to be like, this is how I feel about you.
Same.
Take it or leave it. It seemed to make us all better.
Well, because you build resentment. Either you know you're building it, or you don't know you're building it, but you are building it. So to just like, I just want to get things like
right out and open.
Yeah.
And I learned that with you, dating you.
Yeah.
After that, I was like, you have fucking secrets from me? And you're like, no, never. Yeah, so that worked.
Yes, it did.
All right. And next, I would like to talk about. I wish I had a list for you of family trauma I want to open up.
We've already done it all on this podcast.
Yeah, true.
We've been doing it for a
my turn.
fucking year.
Okay. But edit this out if you don't want this in. I think it's important though, and I think we've mentioned your father left when you were 1 year old. I think it's important for young dads out there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm ready for this. Yeah.
The cry?
Yeah.
Okay.
The cry.
Oh, you're like, wait, the cry?
No. Yeah.
I mean, I think that was
a good cry.
beautiful. I think it was amazing, and I'd love to tell that story.
As I've said before, primal.
Right.
It was
so,
primal.
We've mentioned before, Daryl's dad dipped when they were 1 year old.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah. Yep.
Fucking ski out, you know? And since having, like, when we were dating, you, like, would make jokes of, like, well, I didn't have a dad, you know? And it was, like,
very
funny
self-deprecating,
thing.
which is, it's kind of like a family trait of mine.
I've noticed that with my friends who don't have a dad. They're like, well.
Yeah, because, it's, I don't know. It's kind of hard to talk about.
Yeah.
And like basically the feeling is like, I don't want to bum anybody out. So you make a joke about it of like,
Yeah.
oh, daddy wasn't there. And everyone's like,
That's the go-to
but
move,
like,
yeah.
because
You made
like,
us laugh.
I made you laugh, but also I made you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I
'Cause we
mean?
were like, oh,
Like,
shit,
yeah.
we don't want to have that.
We're spoiled.
We're
Our parents are
spoiled.
still up here and doing
Yeah,
it.
and they
Well,
love
not
us.
because it's just like an uncomfortable thing when
Yeah,
someone's
yeah.
self-deprecating. It's like, it just makes you feel weird.
So then when we had a baby, you
Yes.
noticed like your like childhood trauma from that started sparking up, and I think you try to control it in different ways, like with the weed or, but then one day you finally exploded, is what I would call it, and it was the best relief ever, right?
It was great. What happened, and I'm always glass half full, like everything happens for a reason. Dad wasn't there, left when I was 1, have no memories of him. Like, I talked to him a little bit on the phone when I was a kid, and then like as we got older, like emailed a couple times, and then I saw him when I was like 21. I was doing that play with Chloe in New York, and I invited him out to the play, and
Chloe Grace Moretz.
Chloe Grace Moretz. Thank you, grateful for you forever. And then I like spent some time with him. And I was just like, I don't know. Like, I'm really glad he wasn't around because I just don't know him very well. And what I did see, I was like, I don't want to be like that. Anyway, when we had Riley, it really just brought up a lot of stuff of like, especially when he turned 1. That's when I think it really started because I was like, whoa, I've already surpassed the amount of time that my dad was with me. And I forgot who told us this. Maybe it's in... Anyway.
Maybe our pediatrician? No.
No, but
love
it's
you,
like I got to become the dad that I never had and that I needed. And that has been such a fun journey. But the cry was, we have a lot of like people in and out of the house, and we have,
I'm setting up like a homeschool area for my son. Everyone knows I'm homeschooling him. And I like put the stickers up all day, and I'm really cute. And I felt like I was alone in that project. And I fucked up and said, well, it just seems like you don't care as much, and it's like my project. And he was like, no, I care. And I was like, okay. You're like, no, I care.
Yeah.
And it just got bigger and bigger. And I was like, what the fuck is that? Like,
Yeah.
I got it. You care. And you were like, because like my dad didn't care.
Yeah, I was
and
like,
then
my dad didn't, but it was like, my
Yeah.
dad didn't care. And then
Yeah.
it just exploded because
yeah.
that's when I realized.
And I was like, oh, we're having a breakthrough. Fuck yeah.
It was a
And
breakthrough.
I just rubbed his back. I was like, keep going, baby.
Just
Red, dude.
uncontrollable.
I've never seen
you
an
had
Goodwill
adult
Hunting.
man
Have
do
you had
that.
those?
An uncontrollable cry?
Yeah.
Yeah, alone.
Scream cry? Brother, no.
Oh, it's good. Get it out.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly after sobering up. You have a
In
couple
this house
of
or the last house?
those. It's still in this one too, yeah. But also the last one. Yeah. No, it's good. It was good. Yeah. It was
Somebody love my brother.
well, no,
and brother's
in the beginning, my triggering moments for sobriety were going out on dates. Because the first thing I do would order a double tequila, keep them coming.
Yeah.
Keep them coming.
Common.
You know? So dating was very hard. I was just riddled with anxiety.
Is it any better?
Yeah, it's 10 times better. But in the beginning, it's just a panic attack the entire time.
You went to a wedding the other night and it was a success.
Yeah, it was great.
That's like the hardest place I feel like.
But I'll still get
go.
anxiety from time to time, mainly with doing other people's podcasts. I think all of them, I'd kind of go with, I'm a shell of a human being, but I do my best to play
When you
cool.
go on other people's podcasts?
Yeah, like Chicks in the Office. I was
shine.
pretty,
You were great on that.
I was in
thought you were
shambles
so
the entire
comfortable.
time. I was not comfortable.
Wow.
I was
That's
way
like
too
me, though.
hot.
We were sweating. We were sweating.
You know who's helped me with this? Chris Olsen, because especially you did an event for Shelly Azoff, and that was like my first time going out, being fully sober, with no weed, and so weed was my clutch. So it was like, oh, if we're going out to an event or a concert, it was like, oh, like maybe I'll get a little high before.
And Gwen Stefani was performing.
I mean, yeah.
Like, I would've got that.
I was so uncomfortable in that setting, and I was sitting next to Chris, and I'm like, Chris, you've been doing this for like 5 years. Like, how do you? How, he's just out and like so comfortable. I'm like, how are you so comfortable? He was like, well, everyone's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So as soon as you just accept that, like everyone's uncomfortable,
Bars.
it
Everyone's
makes you-
putting on a fucking face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I kind of like with sober dating, my face is off. My mask is off. This is it.
Yeah.
You're into this or you're not.
Yeah, that's what Daryl and I were like.
Yeah.
There was like no games, except for I had a pimple on my chin, and when he would come over, I'd put some concealer on it, like a little makeup, and that was my game. I was like, you can't see my little pimples. And he told me years later, he's like, oh, by the way, I saw all that makeup on your face last night. I was like, no, you didn't. I would go to the bathroom and be like, like it was exploding. And one of those nights it came out, and I told him like, hey, I'm ill. You can't come over tonight. And he's like, can I bring you soup? And I was like, you're the sweetest. Get the fuck away from me. Like, all because of pimple. And now I'm like,
Stupid
babe, will you pop
pimples.
this?
Disgusting.
Gross.
But what you're doing is good for people because I think, with how cannabis is treated now and how it's legal, people I feel like are embarrassed to be like, oh, this is my crutch. Like I need it but I want to quit. But it's lame to be like, oh, I'm addicted to weed because weed's not a drug anymore. But it's a fucking, if it alters your mind, to me, drug.
Yeah.
Alcohol, drug.
Our little brother's been addicted to that for
not the most popular thing to say.
ever.
Like I get it. Like cannabis makes billions of dollars a year. Tax is great. Good for you guys. But I think if you think you have a problem and you want to quit, you should be able to seek out help for that and
Anything
just be
too
okay
much
with it.
can be a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Like maybe my addiction to humans. Don't leave me alone.
Dude, float tank. We gotta do a float tank.
doing
Dad.
I will
Before we
never
leave.
fucking do
You
a float
have to do a
tank.
float tank.
she's
I'll
gonna
die
be.
in there.
She'll be terrified.
I'll die in there.
You will.
I'll
You
scream.
will die. The version of you that is afraid of
like a rebound.
everything
Listen, I'll
will
go in
die.
there if you float with me.
No, you
doesn't
need
work
to
like that.
float alone.
But Meghan-
you'll float too.
Yeah, that's what I will do, dude. Should I be like, can you be like 10 minutes, please? Is it an hour?
2.
Yo, Daryl's crazy for 2
2
hours.
But
1 hour.
guys, I did
You're
it right,
fucking
Megan. I
psycho.
did it right before I met you,
Yeah.
and I
I
was,
didn't do that before I met you. We're fine.
no, but you did the whole. You were like speaking out to the universe. Where's my soulmate? And I was freaking out. I was
manifesting.
like,
Silly me.
I was also manifesting in the float tank because that's the only thing that got me to calm down was just to talk out loud. And really, when you say things out loud, it kind of just changes your brain and the vibrations on what you want. And you
Have
know,
you done this?
we're gonna. I'm taking.
No,
it
I'm trying.
for
It's my Christmas present.
Bro,
We're trying. We need to
I
find a
bet
day
you-
before we go to
I
Australia.
bet you might need down. You're not going to talk to yourself.
Oh, you don't think I talk to myself already?
You're going to talk to yourself?
Bro,
You
I
really
walk
do?
around
If
my
he needs
room.
to, he might not need to.
What do
and
you say? What do you say?
When I talk
Hey,
to
man.
myself, not recently. What have I been doing?
You do any
Just like life is good.
you do
Life is great.
Affirmations.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm just
that's
like,
nice.
fuck yeah, dude. We're doing
I
it.
have
Yeah.
been saying out loud, but not alone to myself. I'm on TikTok, you know. I have been saying though, like that lucky thing. I'm like, God, I'm just so lucky. Everything is working out for me.
Yeah,
Lucky
everything
girl
is
syndrome,
Yeah,
lucky girl
that shit
complex.
works.
everything is great.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God, I'm so beautiful. And every day I'm like, Jesus, I'm getting prettier, you know. And I
Mm-hmm.
believe it and I see it.
But it's changing. You are getting prettier.
You're like, okay.
And you were already so pretty, and now look at you.
I mean, look at these teeth.
Okay. The stupid
I fucking
fucking
love my teeth.
Great. Good
I
for
said in
you.
the float tank thing, I was like, I am ready for a relationship. I just want to find a girl who's smarter than me, more talented than me, gonna make me a better person. And boom, there you were.
There I am. Here I am.
Yeah, and you
Just
should
say
go in
it.
there and be like,
What do I
I'm
want?
okay by
I want
myself.
I want twins, please.
Whatever
Please
you want.
Put twins in my belly. Okay.
Whatever you want.
I don't know what I want.
Well, figure it out.
I don't want to be independent. It's fucking overrated. I don't want to be alone. I want to be with someone. I want to share life with someone. And that's you, baby. I love you.
but you need times to be solo dolo.
No, my mom friends are already like, what trip can we go on next? And I'm like, oh, do it in February and March when I'm in Australia. You know, like go. They're like, no, the whole point is to take you with us. I was like,
Yeah, but
I
you're
have
such a
to go.
fun time. People just love hanging out with you, which works
Thank you
for
so
your
much.
benefit because you love hanging out with people.
thank you so much.
You're gonna have to work on that. Also, your
I
fear
love
of
it, yeah.
death. You need
My
a
fear of death.
you need
No,
a whole.
that's what I got to do. Go in
Yeah.
that float lab and figure out my fear of death because it is.
I thought I was so scared, and I started talking to myself because I'm like, okay, what if I like pass out in here? What if no one hears me? It's pitch black, and then you just have to accept like, no, it's gonna be okay. And I really was just like, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And guess what? It was great.
Yeah.
So what
The
if you
idea
have
is
a
to
full panic
let.
attack. Can you get out?
Of course you can get
Yeah, there's
out.
definitely a panic
You're not-
button.
You're not locked in.
A button.
Well, something probably.
you just
Can't
open the
see
door.
it. Yeah.
Oh, you open the door.
Yeah.
Where's the door?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's dark.
The idea is to
motherfucker.
let everything go. Let everything
Let
go.
it go.
Which
Yeah,
is what I've been doing.
Letting
recently.
letting it go is tough but necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody got trauma for me? They want to open up, unpack?
Trauma for
We
you.
can edit
What do
it.
you
Let's
mean?
think. I don't know. Family therapy. Why have you brought me to therapy today?
That's not how it works. See again, my friend. You're just like my friend. She's like, I got the therapist, but she doesn't say anything.
She doesn't talk to me.
She
It's
doesn't.
fucking weird.
You have to vent
Right,
what's going on with
right.
you.
You want to hear some more? Okay. Anal Fish is back. You asked for this.
I was leaning towards
Yes,
more
back.
mental stuff, but I guess physical problems are problems as well. And your anal fissures have resurfaced.
Resurfaced.
Okay.
Back on the Miralax.
That's why
Jesse.
there's so many boxes of Miralax. I walk in this house, I go, why are there 20 boxes of Miralax?
They're the single packs, so I can put them
How are
in
you
my
not on a
drink at
Miralax
night.
commercial?
How are they not paying me gajillions of dollars? We should do a Miralax like ad for the people,
For the people.
for the butts.
I guess I can go back to what I was going to try and say earlier on my appreciation. Am I saying that word
Yeah,
correctly?
yeah.
There you go. Appreciation.
For you guys, Daryl and Miss
Mom and
Megan.
You look at us like, Mom, Dad.
Yeah, it's just you guys are awesome, and your baby is amazing. Riley's amazing. The fact that I could just come over to this house and get the feeling
Pure
is
love.
better than any drug that I've ever done ever or to ever exist.
I think
just
so,
seeing
too.
Riley and he's just like, hi, Riley.
Loves.
You guys got that new
Right,
thing
right.
going?
Just
Yeah,
airplane
screams
revving
when
up.
Ryan comes in. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a loud house.
It is just,
Pure joy.
yeah, I'm very, very lucky. Very lucky.
I miss him.
We're very lucky.
I hate when he
to have
naps.
you. You're a great.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, me
very
too.
lucky.
You're a great
No.
uncle, and Riley's super lucky to have you. Seriously.
No, you're a cool uncle. A
And you're
funkle.
cool.
I'm a funkle.
Fun uncle.
Truly.
I think we just got a good thing going, and I think that's
yeah.
because we're so honest with each other.
Yeah.
You know.
Now we just gotta get Justin to wake up before 3 p.m. That's my next goal.
you know.
I'm just kidding, Jay Bird. I
Listen,
love you.
some people function pretty well in the night. He can't
But
be a night out.
He doesn't function well,
He
guys.
doesn't. He fucking
Oh,
stays up
God.
till 4 a.m. He's still a child.
Mom's freaking out right now listening. I guarantee
Also,
it.
he'll never listen to this. His 27th birthday's coming up. What the fuck are we gonna do?
Oh, right.
Mom's like, I'm sending him some. I was like,
Does he like bowling? Maybe do a bowling night.
No, he doesn't like bowling.
remember the last time we went bowling?
Yeah.
He got really fucked up. That I got robbed.
Yeah,
He's
never
like, I've
mind.
been robbed, and he just
He
left
lost his
wallet.
phone or something.
He was
Maybe
upset.
we do
He was
bowling
really
again.
fucked up.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, we make a new memory.
I mean, that was a memory with his girlfriend as well. It'd be like a double whammy memory, right? In Brooklyn, we went bowling with her.
Oh yes.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, huh? What's the thing he used to say? Ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
Yeah, ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
Every time he bowled, that was his good luck thing, and he sucked. He was so sweet. I was like, just say a chicken thing.
J-Train,
I
I
like
God
putting
love
up
him
the
so
bumpers.
much.
You know, I don't have any
Just to
shame.
put the bumpers.
No,
up.
you don't bowl with the bumpers.
Why?
No, until Riley is old enough to bowl, then you can be like, oh, we're just going to put the bumpers up for the kid. No bumpers.
Fine.
Okay, let's go through some of these phone calls. It's been 30 minutes. How you feel?
I feel great. I just wish I wrote down shit to talk to you about. This is such a panic last minute episode.
It's a last minute episode, and
but
it's
it's
okay.
good. It's
It's
good.
fine.
I think we're fine.
We're doing great. There's
can't believe
there's a
it's 30
lot.
minutes.
Yeah, there's a lot of phone calls.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Also, 2 of them are me trying to fart
Yeah.
on the phone, and I
Stop.
couldn't do
I can't
it.
find
It's,
them.
Did you poop yourself?
No. I was about to get in the sauna, and then I was like,
That's so funny. I
somebody
should've thought
DM'd
of
me
that.
saying the phone call didn't work. So then I called it, and then
You were like-
I got the voicemail, and I was like trying to put the phone up to my butt. It didn't work.
Dude, Riley farts so much, and he goes like this. He leans over and goes, and now I just start doing that with my mouth, and he cries laughing. Like,
And then he looked at me, and he's like,
He goes,
poo poo.
yeah. He goes, I pooped. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
Did you poop?
Because the other day
Film
he
it.
pooped,
I
and we
know,
were
dude.
like, yay, you pooped, and then
Say,
he was saying
"I
I
pooped."
pooped. So that way, like when he does poop, he'll come up and say I pooped.
Yeah, but
now
now
he's
when
just
he
saying I
farts-
pooped,
He just says it all the time.
regardless. Yeah.
Just because he knows it's the
Yeah.
best word to say.
Yeah, he knows
Farts
we'll
are forever
crack up.
funny.
They're forever funny.
Film it. Gotta put it on TikTok.
Got
All
it.
right, here we
Yeah.
go. We got the Working on a Hotline. Thanks for
Oh.
everybody calling in. 661491433. And here's
You're
our
a radio
first
co-host.
caller.
Hi, Daryl. My name is Erica. I'm calling from Michigan. Or I got to say hi to everyone. I was just wondering what the biggest takeaway from working on Spy Kids was. It was such an iconic movie from a lot of our childhood, and a lot of us are now showing it to our own children.
Whoa.
Are you excited to show it to your son? And
Yes.
yeah, just what was the biggest takeaway? What do you still cherish most now from that time?
Oh, what a deep question.
I know. Do you want
What
me
do
to
I-
answer like the Riley part? while
It
you
doesn't
think
have to
about
be that
yours?
deep, can it? I guess it could get deep.
It was just like, what's the biggest takeaway?
And like, how are you gonna
I
feel
can
about
literally
showing
answer
Riley?
this for you.
I mean, I know, you just answer all my questions. Here, you go.
Okay, so the biggest takeaway for me, Daryl, Sabara, Junie Cortez, is it just really showed me that like, wow, this is my passion and this is what I love more than anything, and I want to do this for the rest of my life. That was the most fun I've ever had, and it was doing something I loved, and it was considered a job. That's crazy. So my biggest takeaway was like, wow, I want to do this forever. Oh, fuck you.
I just want to.
was
I just
good.
want to say, Anne, that was very well spoken.
Wasn't that good?
I had that before Spy Kids, and then yeah.
Yeah, but that solidified it because you were in the movie theaters trying to watch Grinch, right? And you saw your preview.
The biggest takeaway.
Yeah, but no, you're going back to the moment when he was a child. Now he's a grown man with a child. He obviously
what's
has a
the
different
biggest
takeaway.
The thing. I'm
Obviously.
thinking. Sorry, this is me processing.
Okay, I'll talk. You
what?
wanna
No.
process?
What's happened a couple times, which has kind of just been like so cool and life changing, is like people have said to me like, "Hey,
He said,
He's downloading and talking at the same time. Downloading and talking at the same time. It's tough. It's tough.
people have been like, whoa, you were such a goofy looking kid, and now you've grown up, you know,
to be
like
such a hot dilf.
to be such a dilf." No, basically like being Junie from Spy Kids and being me now, you know, it's like I wasn't really acting. I was just being myself as a kid.
Yeah, you
and
were cute as shit.
it's just kind of like some dudes especially have said like, you've shown me that like I can just be myself, and that's good enough.
Oh.
And so the biggest takeaway from Spy Kids now especially is like, I was just being myself. So it really just reminds me to just be myself, because that's good enough. So hopefully when we show Riley, you know, like, he's super goofy like me. So it's like, hey, dude, you can just be as goofy and it's going to be great.
Oh my God, that was better than my answer. Fuck.
Your answer was great too.
Thank you.
Get rolled,
I
I'm trained.
I like always had this smart idea of like with my kids someday. I was like, I'm not doing shit. I'm not bringing them to Disney until they're 5 at least. I want full sentences out of their mouth. Like I want them to be aware what's happening.
Yeah.
Brought them to Disney. Brought, you know, too young. So with Spy Kids, I'm waiting till that kid is like, I would like to watch Spy Kids now, the movie that my father is in. I cannot wait to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like I want him to be fully aware of like how cool you are.
Well, listen, it's a movie, so it lives on forever, which is why,
So
you know,
waiting.
whenever it happens, it'll happen. But what's been crazy is he's seen pictures of me at that age and gone, Dada? And I'm like, whoa, dude, how do you know that
He
that's...
does.
Because I look the
But
same.
he
I
also
guess.
saw like
Insane.
a blonde girl on TikTok was like, Mama? And I was like, no, bitch, that's not Mama. All right, who else called?
Thank you, Erica.
Hi, Meghan Ryan and Daryl. It's Shri. I had a quick question
stop.
for you. Between Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and Nothing On, who's who and why? I love you all so much. And hi, Riley.
Shri, I love you. I can't believe Shri called.
Shri, what a
That's
question.
amazing.
We gotta get Shri on the pod.
Between Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and Nothing On who's who and why.
Who's who?
Yeah, like you got to pick one. You know,
it's like we're at like a
You're
summer
Nothing
camp.
On.
Okay, great. That's what I wanted to be.
Because if you had the choice of like you want to roam free in the house, I feel like it'd be naked.
Alone.
Am I making shit up?
If I was alone, you know,
Right,
if
no
everyone's
one's in the house.
I'd-
If no
yeah,
one's in
yeah,
the
yeah.
house, you would be a naked person.
Yes, because I'm finally now very comfortable with myself.
Yeah,
Yes.
boy loves to be free. Boy sleeps in a free. I'll tell you what. I would be.
I think he'd be Gucci.
I think I'd be Gucci,
Yeah.
and you're a Louis.
Yeah,
boy.
you're Louis V.
You're such a little Louis boy.
You are now.
I don't know what it means, but I'm down.
It means classy.
You're classy. You're elegant and chic.
But you're also sporty.
But I have the tiger in me.
I wear sweatpants every single day. Okay.
Thanks, Shri. I
Thanks,
love you so damn
Shri.
much. Please
So
come on the
fun.
And
podcast.
Riley
We
says,
love
"Hi,
you."
Shri."
Yeah, he said, hi, Shri.
Here's a fun, quick question here.
Hi, I just wanted to know what's the hardest part about raising a toddler that you have found so far. Thank you. Bye.
What's your name?
That's okay. It's people, you know,
Thanks for the
anonymous
question.
call.
The hardest part about raising a toddler is
Oh.
simple.
Okay, yeah. Or we're gonna have different answers, I think. But go for it.
Period. There's a few. Sleep training is really tough, but the biggest one is you're just trying to help them escape death at all times. In my opinion, you're like, "Ooh, don't hit your head there. Oh, don't fall there. You know."
That comes from your fear of death. Yes.
Period.
I think the hardest part and why being sober, just to bring it full circle, is so great is like you got to be the best you to help them be the best them. So like if you're not good, then like they pick up on that, and then you know.
You got to put your mask on first, and then the kids.
Yeah, it makes sense now.
Yeah, I know, right?
But yeah, really just I don't know. There's
What's
a
the
lot of
hardest
hard
part for
things.
you?
From the outside perspective, the hardest parts look like, because I don't really do much at all, chasing him down because he's always on the move, getting him to eat proper foods and not just pop-pops all day long.
He loves
Those are healthy pop pops: yogurt, berries, avocado.
They are
berries
healthy
in 'em.
pop-pops. And then having to watch kids shows, I guess, all day.
Bro,
I
I'm about
feel
to
like you might
blow
lose your
my
mind.
head
You
off.
might, because I just
Yeah.
get a taste of, like, oh, this is nice. But then I think I'm like, ooh, all day long might lose it. And then when I watch him for like a little bit up in my spot, yeah, he's just getting
he's
on.
curious.
He's
Curious.
climbing on the couch. He just goes, Timber! I'm like, yo, you're gonna timber off the couch.
You can't turn your back.
Yeah.
He figured
You
out
gotta
how to
stare at
open
him.
our main gate
He
over
doesn't
here
know
now.
fear
so-
yet.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
never
no,
let
he's
him
fearless,
fall, you
fearless
know?
young boy.
He hasn't never got like really hurt yet, so
Yeah.
fuck. But
I mean,
yeah.
but, and when he does, he's gonna forget and just do it again.
I
That's what
know.
happens.
They're like, they'll learn. I'm like, he might not.
But that, yeah,
Great question.
That's great.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Have kids though.
Did you have,
They're
a,
great.
do you have a
it.
moment there? All right. Here we go.
Lindsay.
Hey guys, my name is Lindsay. I just found your podcast recently over the holidays and I am working on catching up, but I love it. Quick question for Daryl and Megan. When Ryan is ready for a relationship, what are the characteristics in a partner that you think would complement him the best? Thanks.
What are you guys looking for?
That she makes you
Best
happy.
question of the day.
That's all.
Daryl, it's just a fucking
Fuck
ray of
yeah, Daryl.
sunshine.
Yeah.
I would like, yeah, I would like her to be obsessed with you because Daryl's obsessed with me, and it's like wonderful when you have someone who's like your fan, you know, and loves you.
I definitely am not
truly
looking for a
who you
fan.
are. Right. No. No. Sorry. It's like
I was a fan.
different.
Guess
He
what,
was a
guys?
fan.
I made my way
Yeah,
in.
Yeah.
Now we live
No,
together.
I'm looking for some. I mean, what's really hard too about dating us trainers is that, like, we're a family unit and we live together literally. So when I brought in Daryl, I was like, heads up, you have like 2 roommates that are my brothers.
I think it was more a heads up for them. I felt bad for them because I'm like, I'm just a stranger to these guys, and now we all live together. Anyway.
And that's why I married you, because you survived. But yeah, this girl's got to come here and knowing that like we're going to see her a lot, you know? So like, I want her to be a good person and be friends with her. Could you imagine if you were dating someone that you loved and I was like, I fucking hate her?
Impossible.
You know?
Actually impossible. And you have a good read on people.
I do.
It'd be one thing if you were like
Yeah,
a crazy person. I'd be like,
but that's my nightmare.
yeah.
And because you'll pick
No,
her,
the minute you
know?
guys, like if I miss a red flag and you point one out, I go, okay, on to the next.
Yeah, because you
Pretty
know,
easy.
Our stubborn little brother, when he was dating some crazies online, and we were like, nah. He was like, I'm in love. And we were like, all right.
Let's leave let's leave him
totally
alone.
together.
He's not here.
Alone.
Let's not
Justin's
speak
thriving
on
now.
someone
Sorry.
Working
who's
on
not here.
attacking Justin.
No,
Yeah.
no. I'm just saying, like, that was scary, but now he's
Yeah.
great.
Obviously, it's to a point. You know, it's not like you have. You
know
do
what's
have
tough
to
too?
like
What's
them.
tough too about dating us is that you kind of have to deal with like the fame stuff, you know? Like, say she loves it or say she doesn't love it at all. Like, it comes with it, you know?
I'm
Like-
not famous.
no,
You don't have to deal with shit.
I think you're thinking a
I just
little
get
too
to
much
go-
into it.
I get to go to some nice concerts.
I think that
Coachella.
to
like,
answer the question, the characteristic would be easygoing. I think they just have to be really easygoing, like
Be able to go with the flow.
Yeah.
Reality, guys. Reality. Let's talk fucking real for a minute.
okay, yeah. Let's
If
get
this
real.
bitch comes over here,
Bitch?
Sorry,
Yikes.
I'm
If
saying-
this woman-
no, I'm saying, you know, specific things. Like, I don't want them to fill my whole backyard and fucking tag me in it and put
Okay.
it on Instagram.
Okay.
I'm talking
Right.
that type shit.
Yes,
Right.
yes. That
That
did
makes
happen
sense.
a long
Now,
time ago.
that was a
Crazy
while. That was
fans.
wild when we were in our
That was like
mid 20s, early 20s, right?
20s.
Little messier time.
I don't
That was like-
expect you to pick a girl like that now. I'm just
Right.
saying.
That was like our
these are my
entourage
biggest fears.
phase.
That
You
was
know what I
that
mean?
was entourage. That was just,
Yeah.
and also that wasn't like someone in the
Right,
running
running.
for that.
Everyone's
She was
really
just,
respectful.
Right. I was like, oh, God,
you know,
I
had
hope
some friends.
not.
She was one of the friends, and
Right.
you know,
So
things
a
happen.
lovely girl who wants to be my
you know,
sister and bestie.
You tend to do this though. You do kind of hone in on one specific moment, and then the rest of the world is like that. You know, like
I feel
time.
like I'm being attacked.
No.
Oh, keep burping.
That's terrible. Maybe is that like a
My
nervous tick of
acid?
yours or something of like I'm being
My
attacked and I'm
burps?
just gonna
No,
burp in your ear?
No, I had a big burp coming and I swallowed it and now it's like stuck and I tried to get it out and it didn't come out.
It's gross.
No, sorry. I'm gassy.
There's like things
No.
that happen and you just focus on things in the past.
Sorry. I couldn't think of a good example of the fame part. That was the only thing I could think of. But listen, we're famous.
We gotta
You
work
are famous.
on letting it go.
Yeah.
That's all. It's a long time
You-
ago.
She fucks me.
She won't.
Ryan's
Because
crap.
Ryan has great judgment and he wouldn't
He has great
let,
judgment, I
let
know.
that happen.
So I was just like a nice girl
Easygoing. I think easygoing.
who can chill with the fam.
Guys, I want to be single forever. Look what I have to deal
damn
with.
it.
All right.
Oh, no.
Honestly, by choice. Oh, here, this one
have a
actually,
question for Ryback.
this ties into the.
The last one?
This is more of a question for Ryan. I guess I'm wondering if a girl wanted to potentially reach out to, I don't know, take you on a date. How would she best do that? Thanks.
If you're just a fan in the DMs, I'm not going to entertain that whatsoever.
If
I meet people out and about, and friends of friends. I'm at that age. Listen, I'm 30 years old. This is when you meet. You get set up with people. You go to a wedding. Oh, this is, she is single. Why don't you go talk to her? You get set up with people in real time. There is no way to reach out to me. There's no way to
Don't ever
contact me whatsoever.
I would say just set up your own shrine, pray to it every day, meditate to it,
Okay,
and
Daryl?
then bring it.
Do some
Bring it.
Good luck, Buttercup. All right.
Okay. Oh no. Fucking
Hey
way.
guys, it's your old friend Zach Perlman.
Who's that?
Oh, I just want to call and say hi. Yep, that's it. Have a great day.
It doesn't
No
even sound like
question.
him, dude.
It doesn't.
It doesn't
I love
even
you, Zach.
sound like him,
You should
bro.
have Zach Perlman on the damn show.
Love you, Zach.
Love you, Zach.
This sound. See that?
Who was that? Was that you?
No, this is just like when I was 13
Fans?
years old and I would get prank calls. Oh my
we
god.
love you.
Oh, don't be sorry.
Chaos.
Do you know how many prank calls I would get as a kid? Oh my
Really?
god, it was a lot.
Sorry. Play from the top, bro. You're in the middle.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Hi, Megan. So, really big fan of your work, and with you being a such a creative person, you know, with your singing and your songwriting, what's advice that you would give to someone who's in a little bit of a creative rut, who's struggling to get creative in whatever art they're doing? Yeah, just love to know your thoughts. Anyways, hope you answer this. I'm a really big fan. All right, gotta go. Bye-bye.
All right, Megan, let me just answer this for you because I think I got it.
I just want to make an announcement. Please leave your names. I want to talk to you about your names.
I just wanted to hear that. All right, gotta go. Bye.
Gotta go. Bye-bye. You know, I think you are like the 10,000 hours type where you just keep writing, you keep going. You don't really wait for a creative spark to happen. And I really admire that about you, that like I see a lot of creative people being like, I just don't feel creative. I gotta go do this and that to feel creative. And you're like, I just gotta put something out there. So you you sit by the piano, you start playing with chords, you just start humming melodies. In the car, you're humming melodies for the new song you're working on. Like, I'm just so impressed by that.
Wow, that's so nice. I take breaks for sure though. Like I don't write a song a day like Dolly. I wanted to be that girl, but I can't. My brain will explode. Or like a lot of songwriters out here who are specifically songwriters, they'll do a session a day, Monday through Friday, and I could never. Wow. It's just so much energy for me. It's like so much brain work. I used to tell people it's like you're sucking your soul out for a minute, and then after I write it all, then I have to go produce all my vocals that day because I need to hear the whole song done with 60 vocals. So every single day was too much for me. So I definitely take breaks. And nowadays I don't write until they're like, hey, we would like a project. I go, oh, okay. Or if I'm writing for someone else, but I'll make it like one session a week. This week I had 2 sessions max, but one of them got canceled and I was like, great.
Well, you got a full life. And that's also what's great is we're surrounded by people who really care about our mental health and they give you breaks and it's good. Yeah.
Take a break.
Hello everybody. This is Amelia. I just had a question. I was actually Daryl. I know Daryl is on the podcast this week. But anybody can feel free to answer this. I was just wondering, like, it's like you guys are both married, Meghan and Daryl, like, and you've been together for so long. Like, how do you practice like good communication? Because I feel like I struggle with that a lot, and I would love some tips. Yeah, so thank you.
We're just brutally honest with each other.
Well, no, you know, I think what's helped us that we say to each other sometimes is we're like, I'll go like, I'm Megan's biggest fan. You'll be like, I'm Daryl. I'm on team. Yeah, I'm on team Daryl. I'm on team Megan. We're on each other's team.
Yeah.
And that's
if we
important.
have to make a big decision about something, I'm like, I'm team Daryl. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Isn't that
and
cute?
then that's adorable. And then listening. That's another great practice with communication, is you have to actually listen to the other person and like what they're saying.
What's nice about having a baby is that like, sure, it brings you together because you made a sick life. But like we get to go to bed at like 7:38 and we're in that bed.
We're also really lucky that we have a baby that sleeps.
Yeah.
So.
But we look at each other and we're like, hi, missed you. How was your day? And then we get to chat. Okay. Well, I thought that was cool. Fuck you, Ryan.
It's cool. It's cool.
It's cool. We can
I think
talk every night.
I think Amelia just means like, how do we
missed you.
It's like day
I
night
saw
every
you all
night.
day and I missed you.
Same. We know we do too. This is so fucking embarrassing. We go, I think we're alone now. We're barely alone phone together. That was
We're
huge.
cheesy.
When is your fucking honeymoon over, dude? I want to hear some drama.
No.
You guys are
I think
too
we
in love.
fight
It's
the most on this
disgusting.
But we're discussing
Yeah,
because
this is where you fight.
yeah. We're discussing because we communicate. So really, it's just like
Brutally honest.
Be brutally honest. You just gotta not be afraid because that's your person.
It's
So
my person.
that's right.
You are me and I am you. We breathe the same air.
All right.
I do. I learn a lot from you guys. I mean, some of it's a bit extra, obviously, but
Yeah.
you guys are very good. I mean, in that moment, if you guys watched all the hubbies out there, you watch Daryl take a moment to pause and let Meghan go first. I think that was a good move.
Wow, I
Yeah.
didn't even notice.
Really, me
'cause I was
neither.
like, blah, 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 blah.
He's focused, beeline it. He's like,
That's
okay,
my
I'm ready
woman.
now. It's my time.
Yeah. Maybe this is
Knowing your
working on
time to
marriage.
speak.
That's good.
Working
Well-
on relationships, part
Oh,
two.
part
One-
two. That's
whatever.
what Pepe said.
It's
Working
like
on
one
relationships,
question.
part two.
We didn't really.
We've been talking about our marriage the whole time.
No.
You're fucking crazy. You just also you side with him way too much.
Listen.
You won't even know what he's saying, and you go,
Listen.
"Nah, Ryan said no, so I say no."
The first
I had
30,
my
the first
idea.
30
It
minutes
was
was like
a bunch of
therapy.
stuff.
Let's talk about
Working
that.
on a bunch of
The
stuff.
one thing that did bug me, that like my just like my dogs, right? My things fall in love with you and Justin more than me sometimes, and I'd have to pull him aside and go, "Hey, are you on my side? Are you on my brother's side?"
I love you the most, and you know that.
Sometimes
I know that. In the past, remember in the past, I'd be
on
like,
the right
"You're
side.
gonna
Yes,
hang
in the
out with me."
past, and then you communicated
He
that, and
hangs
we
out
worked
with
on
you
it, and
all
look
the
at where
time.
we are.
I know, it's amazing. That's how you communicate. Brett.
I couldn't believe when he called me and says, I can go to the golf range yesterday. I couldn't believe
You know how disappointed I
Meghan
was?
let you off the leash.
They invited friends over, and I said, "You're going the fuck where?"
It's down
That's
the street.
insane.
It's
Don't
down the
invite
street.
friends
It was
over
nice
and then
outside.
leave. Just don't invite friends over and then leave. That's all. You may go today.
Did he invite the friends over? I don't think he did.
He approved of it,
Yes.
and they're baby friends. It was Riley's play date with their parents. It was lovely, and we had a great time. We missed you.
I missed you too. I've done a lot of those play dates because you've been working, and you had a day off yesterday, and I went, you know what? I'm going to take this
Her
opportunity.
turn.
I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity.
We will golf him. We will
He
Bruce.
deserved it.
Thank you.
That was
It's a
great.
lovely
found
day at the
something
range.
out there,
We
you
found a
know?
little some music, some
found something.
bombs.
He came
just-
home. I was really good.
Yes,
I was like,
yes.
Found
yeah.
something.
It's good.
So there you go, Amelia. It's constant communication and
You see, we
being
just worked
honest.
it out.
Yeah.
Keep the channel open.
This is great stuff, guys.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, this is a good one. Okay, we got another question here again. This is Working on a hotline 66149-14363.
Please leave your name. For the
You don't
love of
have to
fuck.
leave your name.
I like
No,
the
I
name.
think
People like
it's
anonymous
safer.
questions.
Yeah.
You're right.
Jesus.
Sorry, Jesus Christ.
Hi, my question
Hi.
is, because both of you are in the industry, how do you feel about your child Riley joining or being part of the industry in any kind of way, whether that's acting, performing, singing, dancing, anything? Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Love you.
You mean being a Nepo baby? Is that what we're getting into? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about
Is
it.
it Nepo? Nepo? What?
Nepo baby.
I think it's Nepo.
Oh, okay.
Nepotism.
Meatball.
I don't fucking know.
No.
I was just like, what if it's wrong? Just clear it up in keys.
Um,
Anyways,
how-
we talked about this a lot.
How do we feel about him joining or being a part? I mean, it's like a pre-worry that I have. It's like a pre-anxiety that I catch myself going like, you know what? He's just a baby. I don't need to worry about this yet. So I'm trying to just not worry about it yet. But I think we both just want him to be happy, and whatever he wants to do, we'll support him in whatever he wants to do.
Yeah. We're not going to like put him in commercials like just because he's adorable right now, you know? Yeah. We talk about it though. The kid's cute. I'm like, damn, should we put him in a commercial?
No, you guys are going to
But
set him
no,
up for
we're
the
gonna-
like best possible outcome. And you it's not going to be like throw him into the fire, fucking do all this bullshit. Like if it does happen and he's like, yeah, I'm ready. I think you guys are going to know exactly what to do.
I want him to give me a full sentence again.
Yeah.
Of like, I want to go to Disneyland now. I want it to be like, I would like to be in a commercial, please. I would like to audition.
We've been really lucky that he loves taking pictures because of all the photo shoots that he's been a part of. And as soon as he's like kind of like done and over it, we've been really lucky that we've already like got the shot, and we're like, all right, you're done, you did it.
And that's just me being like, he's so pretty. I need a picture.
He is.
Also, you know what's crazy? Wild. It's not that wild. We only get in public like, your daughter is so beautiful. I think it's so funny.
Oh yeah.
We put him in such like boy hoodies.
I'm telling you, he's an angel baby.
He's an angel. They're like, he's so soft, and I was like, yeah. But it's surprising how many times.
Yeah, Meghan will be like, "Don't check this cheek out."
Dude, I was like,
give him a rub.
Yeah, we get a lot of times like, your baby girl is so beautiful. It's like, there's a boy. It doesn't matter.
He's beautiful. Yeah,
he's beautiful. She's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Beautiful human.
Yeah.
You guys you are great parents.
Yar.
And Yar.
Listen, we're all doing it. From seeing him so far, I think he's gonna be like an architect because he just he takes things.
He does.
From
He'll
different
constantly
places in the house, and he literally like just stacks it up perfectly.
You sound like such a dad.
And then if you move it, he's like, yeah.
Yeah,
I spent so much time building that. What are you doing?
Yeah, when he plays with toys, he's not like playing. He's like.
Yeah.
Like
he's on a mission. He's always on a mission.
Anyway, great question.
Yeah, great questions all around. I think great podcast all around.
Hey,
I think we crushed it for last minute.
I gotta pee.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Thank you so much, Daryl.
I love you guys.
Thanks for saying
I love you.
Hey, anytime. You guys save me every day. Seriously.
Crying.
You do. You do. I wake up every morning. I meditate, and before I meditate, I look around, and I'm like, wow, I can't believe like I made it here, and I got unconditional love from all of you guys. So thank you.
God damn it.
I love you, Daryl.
I married a good one.
Yes, you did.
Just that in a female body for you. You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna find the right person when it's the right time. Give him his time and space.
Stop doing that. I'm literally just hoping for a great person for him, and you're like, give my brother a break.
I think
you have to get exactly that in a female form.
Just get that.
Exactly that. Nothing else.
No more, no less.
Let's go eat. I'm hungry.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening to the podcast.
So
Working on a pod, all socials.
Bye, Mom.
Thank you again.
TikTok. Okay, love you. Bye.
TikTok. Love you. Bye.